Guys, we're angry.
About what, Breezy?
We're angry.
We sound like your everyday protesters. Breezy shouting rabble, rabble, rabble is not going to help the situation. What are we mad about? I'll tell you what we're mad about. We're mad about Tower of Terror. Are you just going to...
No, but seriously, I didn't really know how to convey my concerns regarding this, so I decided probably the best way would be to come into a Gmod map, resembling the thing that we're talking about. I wouldn't normally make a video like this, but being the insufferable Disney fan that I am, I felt it was my duty to yell about it and whine about it somehow. The Tower of Terror in DCA was, in quotations, confirmed to be closed down and remodeled as a Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Well, technically, it's been all but confirmed by Disney park executives, but yeah.
They're not going to be tearing anything down. They're just remaking it to be a Marvel ride. And this is in an attempt to drive more attendance to the DCA park. And this wouldn't piss me off so much if they were remodeling it to be something else that Disney, created. Like an IP that Disney owned because they created it. But Disney didn't make Marvel. This is solely a purchase and a remodel for the money. And despite what any of the fans say, they're going to fucking fuck this ride up.
And you're going to basically destroy, so to speak, one of your most iconic and popular rides. Everyone knows the Tower of Terror, for Christ's sake. Whether or not you like it, it's not my cup of tea, it's not my thing. It's probably not something I'll ever enjoy, but it's the fucking Tower of Terror. You can't just get rid of it or fuck it up and make it something superhero comic book themed.
The thing that really fucking gets me is it's a 100% monetary move. There is just absolutely no consideration when it comes to why the fans like it and what they might think of it afterwards. I mean, I know friends and I know family members who have never been to Disney and are just absolutely stoked to ride the Tower of Terror in the future, which they might not be able to now.
Yeah.
And I have some who have already ridden it who would love to come back and ride the Tower of Terror because it's one of their favorite rides, but they won't be able to. Now, I did forget to mention that the Tower of Terror in Orlando, Florida at Disney World is not going to be tampered with. But I'm talking solely about the one that's in DCA in California.
Which may not be the end of the world for people, because it's not like you'll never ever get to see the Tower of Terror again.
Now, I know that the Tower of Terror in California isn't as extensive nor as large as the one in Florida, and it's a little more simplistic, as where the elevators do stay on a track rather than the one in Florida where they have that technology where they could get off the track and roll through that corridor. Now, a lot of this information was sourced from an article on micechat.com written by MiceAge, where they discuss how this has essentially been confirmed, but it hasn't been officially announced by the Disney executives or by the Disney parks yet. And honestly, it was painful to read. It was painful to read through this article thinking wow, they're going to close down this ride for a fucking Marvel movie. I'm not saying that the movie was bad, but I feel like at this point, the park's going to become more of a Universal-esque park than actual Disney, which makes it less appealing to Disney fans because they go to a Disney park for the Disney magic.
Look, I go to Disney for Disney. I go to Universal so I can see Fast and Furious and Transformers and Jurassic Park. We don't want that shit. And oh, hey, look, the ride's starting. At least, no matter what happens, we'll still have this. We'll have the Gmod ride. It'll be here forever. I promise. I swear to God, it's never gonna go away.
See, the thing about this news is it's always released way too late for the general public to know, so that fans don't have an opportunity to help fight to keep the ride alive. It's just sort of a done deal at a certain point. And they do that on purpose because if there was a fight, then they might have to actually change shit. I think there's actually a petition somewhere. I'm going to try to find it and put it in the description of the video. You can sign it.
Yeah, there's a couple petitions right now going around. You never know. We could always be wrong. We might be wrong, Well, I mean, it technically, it's been confirmed by some Disney inside sources, but it just hasn't been officially announced by the Disney parks, which I don't mind if they remodel some of the park to be Marvel themed, but don't fucking tear down an iconic ride for it. There's just absolutely no need. Oh god, wait, the ride's about to go off. The ride's about to start. It's about to go off.
It's about to fall up and down. Oh wait, we don't have seatbelts on?
We don't have.
Oh god.
No, we don't have seatbelts on. What is this? Oh no, I don't like where this is going, Bree. I really don't like where this is going, Bree.
Oh, it's opening. The door's opening.
Oh, hey, check it out!
Oh, wait, did you fall out? Pig fell out of the ride!
Twilight Zone.
Well, that was a fun ride!
I know this may not concern like everybody, but for those of you who are avid Disney fans or you really enjoy the Disney parks and like to go back and ride this ride, especially for the Californians, yeah, definitely raise some noise about this. I mean, again, it's not completely confirmed, so the noise might be futile. But I mean, at this point, it seemed like there's been enough information to sort of solidify that yes, this is something that they're trying to make happen.
I think at this point, what might happen is a lot of people are going to get all pissy and whiny and freak the hell out, kind of like us about it, and make videos and all that fun stuff. And then Disney's going to be like, what you thought we were going to do? What? No, that would be stupid. How dumb do you think we are?
You know, at the end of the day, this really is about preserving one of probably the coolest things Disney has done ride-wise. One of the most innovative technologies and ideas that they had that gives you a totally different vibe the moment you step into that ride. Like, anyone who's ridden Tower of Terror knows exactly how you feel when you step into that hotel lobby. It gives you that Twilight Zone feeling. It makes you feel like you're in a completely different dimension. You know, Guardians of the Galaxy isn't going to do that. It's going to be a fucking reskin. It's going to be the same ride premise as far as going up and down because they're just repurposing an old ride, but it's not going to give you the same feel, the same magic that Tower of Terror did. And that's what I think that's really what upsets me the most. But again, if this turns out to be a rumor or a hoax or, you know, something that was not truthful, I'll probably just end up taking down this video, but I'm making this for the sake of people who would love to see this ride stay and would love to preserve it. I'm not trying to like fearmonger or anything. I'm just saying this is technically, essentially, supposedly has been confirmed. So, you know, I was really sad. You want to return to our normal Gmod shenanigans?
Oh, sure.